UPN 30.
Memphis Wrestling, brought to you by Country Ford, Cash Depot, and by AutoPlan Insurance.
Today. Hello, everybody. I'm Corey Macklin along with Brian Techlin at ringside and ready to go. Another big one right here today on Memphis Wrestling.
How could we top last week? I don't know. Last week's show was, well, it was different.
It was interesting, wasn't it? Just to say the least, I thought for a moment I was going to be sporting a big bump on my head from the King after getting in there.
That's exactly
but the only thing is, you know, I've always been a big fan of
going in there in the first place. I was a little disgusted with you, frankly, going in there.
You know what? I should probably kick myself.
Sometimes.
Yeah, if I had two other legs, I'd kick myself. But the only thing is, he had a good match going with Derek King, and Jerry just kept beating on the guy. If he had him down, he wouldn't pin him. Right. And I just felt like, hey, enough was enough. And, hey, I didn't want to get in there and fight the King by any means, but I just said, hey, let's try to get this guy to his senses.
No, I understand your passion, but you don't need to be...
Well, you're right about that.
But, hey, it was a great show last week, and we got a lot going on.
Big day today.
Hey, you were also out of town this week. Were you headed off to Florida?
I've been down in Orlando. I've been in D.C. I've been in Boston, but I went by Universal Studios in Orlando earlier this week and sat down. Well, I didn't really sit down because he won't let you sit down and get a word in.
He can't sit down.
With Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart, stay tuned today, fans. You're going to see footage from Universal Studios in beautiful Orlando, Florida. I might say that it is beautiful down there. I didn't take that airline that Hart suggested last week either. But we flew down there, took our camera crew. It's going to be interesting to see what takes place with that coming up a little bit later today. Stay tuned. Also, an interesting bout, a big challenge, if you remember from last week. Too Sexy Brian Christopher taking on the Sexy Assassin right here in the ring today. That's one of the bouts on today. Also, the Birdman, Koko Ware is in action. Mr. Personalities, Derek King is going to be here. And you know what else I want to do, Brian? I want to get Jerry the King Lawler out there in just a moment. And let's talk to the King and see. I really want to just a heart-to-heart talk with you.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Think we can do that?
Let's do that.
Let's come back and we'll talk to the King. I'll be right back.
Steve Harvey's now on the WB's Big Sunday.
Do not try this at your house.
A full hour of Steve Harvey's Big Time.
With WB Sunday starting at 6 on UPN 30.
You just can't beat a country-made deal.
With rebates up to $5,000 or 0% 60-month financing, prices have been slashed on over 300 new cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. But our used car inventory is overstocked, so we cut prices to the axles. This 01 Pontiac Sunfire, just $129 a month. This loaded 2000 Ford Taurus wagon, just $119 a month.
Whatever it takes.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
I don't know, Bob. That looks like a healthy spleen to me.
I only said it was most likely the spleen. Oh, like you guys didn't think it was the spleen.
I said it was the pancreas.
Pancreas?
Pancreas.
The right diagnosis is everything.
But is that the pancreas?
Want your transmission fixed right? Diagnose it right. At AMCO, call 1-800-GO-AMCO.
If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Hey, it happens sometimes. Too much month and not enough paycheck. When your budget has you in a headlock and you need cash fast and easy, think Cash Depot. Cash Depot does payday loans, title loans, and cashier's checks. If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Got a job and checking account? No problem. You own your car? No problem. Let Cash Depot be your tag team partner. Stop by one of these convenient locations and get the cash you need today. Remember, if your cash is low, think Cash Depot.
You want to make that honeymoon video now?
Every relationship has its challenges.
Stop it now!
Theirs are out of this world.
I will stop this!
Spend your weekends with the strangest couple.
You ready?
And their exes.
Let's get it on, huh?
The X-Files, Saturday night at 11 on UPN 30.
Memphis Wrestling and all the fans here at ringside. We'd love to have you down here one of these weeks. Yeah, bring the whole entire family. Sit down here and join us for all the great wrestling action. Speaking of action and coming soon, let's take a look at what's going on around town, Brian.
We'll take a look. Walden, Mississippi, all our great wrestling fans coming soon. Walden, Mississippi, Union City, Tennessee. We'll see up there soon. And Batesville, Mississippi. More on that as we go through the weeks. We'll keep you apprised of that. And look what's coming up.
This is what I'm excited about. And here's what's going to happen, my friend. Listen real closely to this. Saturday night, July the 10th, 8 o'clock bell time, Mid-South Coliseum. Contact the Coliseum box office this Monday morning because tickets are going to go on sale. And when I tell you what the prices are on this, I'm telling you, you're going to, if you have to walk or ride the MATA to get down there, get a taxi, you're going to want to get there. It's going to be a throwback night, Brian. We're going to throw the prices back to what they were 20 years ago at the Coliseum. Bring the whole entire family. Listen to these prices. General admission, $5.
$5.
Loge and the reserve, $7. Ringside, $10. For ringside.
For the Coliseum.
Mid-South Coliseum. And hey, hold your horses. Wait a minute.
You're not done?
I'm not done.
What?
The Coliseum is joined with Memphis Wrestling for one night only this night, Saturday, July 10th. All concessions. Listen to this. Hot dog, popcorn, Cokes, $1.
Oh, my goodness.
$1. Oh.
That's a family night.
It's going to be huge, I'm telling you. I told you we had a big announcement for you, and that is a big one.
Those tickets will be flying out.
Now,
when do they go? What's the
They
date?
go on sale this Monday morning, June 14th, for the Coliseum, Saturday, July 10th. Hey, I'll tell you one thing. You can't take the whole entire, I can't take my family out and eat for $1 for hot dog, popcorn, and Cokes.
Wow.
$1 each for all the concessions.
Put that on your calendar. Again, July 10th.
Saturday night, July 10th, 8 o'clock bell time. Coliseum is going to be a big, big throwback night. We'll be telling you more about it in the weeks to come. Well, that's right in town action. That's a huge one for the Coliseum. Well, let me tell you what else. This is not necessarily around town. It's more so on a plane, and it wasn't a fly your own risk. What do you call it? Fly at your own risk airline or something, Jimmy Hart? Well, I sat down and talked with the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, and he ran me all over Universal Studios in Orlando. You know, that's where they shoot all the movies and everything. Well, take a look. Margaritaville and Hard Rock, the whole deal, and he was working on a deal, he says, for the king.
All right.
He's trying to get Jerry to sign one. Take a look.
Hey, it's me, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Here we are, Universal Studios, Margaritaville. You got the over here, and of course the Hard Rock Cafe. We're building a brand new restaurant for Jerry the King Lawler. Where's Corey Macklin? Corey, come here.
Jimmy, what are you doing? All right,
Corey, can you take, first of all, Corey's got his parachute shirt on, and also, look, take this visitor's tag off. My gosh almighty.
All right. All right, here we are, Universal in Orlando. Show us where the restaurant is. You have Jerry the King Lawler.
Trust me, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to show you exactly where the restaurant is going to be. Of course, like I said before, we got the Hard Rock Cafe. You got the
I see it, Jimmy. I see it.
King, I promise you this, Lawler, you're going to be so surprised when I show you your brand new cafe, restaurant, bar. It's got, you know, we're going to call it Kingsville is what we're going to call it.
All right, well, Jimmy, let's get to it. Can we see it?
Yeah.
I flew all the way down here on that bogus airline you flew me on.
Wait a minute.
With no peanuts, no water, anything, and here we are with our camera crew.
Fly at your own risk, Airlines. Corey, you had a middle seat. What more do you want, man?
Middle seat, no peanuts in it.
All right, come on,
what's going on?
We're going to take our camera crew.
Really going, guys. Let's go.
All right, Corey, right now, close your eyes. Are you ready? When I say turn around, watch this.
All right,
turn around. There it is. What do you think? An airplane? Yeah. You know what?
Wait a minute. You mean you're gonna change a restaurant, Margaritaville, to Lawlerville, or Kingsville, that's gonna be in an airplane? How many people is that hold, Jimmy?
Hey, it's deceiving. That holds about 650 people.
Oh, my God. That is ridiculous. You mean you flew us all the way down here for this stuff?
Corey, you've heard of the Lisa Marie plane, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
You've heard of that?
Elvis Presley's plane.
Jerry Lawler's new restaurant right here at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. Margaritaville's over here. Like I said, you got the Hard Rock Cafe back over there. This is going to be...
Jimmy, that is ridiculous. But now, Jerry, you're going to say that the king is going to have a restaurant in this little bitty airplane.
I tell you, he's going to have slam burgers. He's going to have full Nelson pie. He's going to have milkshakes. He's going to have milkshakes. Thinking about milkshakes, Corey, you're going to love milkshakes, baby.
God. Brian, can you believe this? I'm here with the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, all the way down into Florida for no reason.
Come on, Teddy Bear.
Get out of here.
Come on.
We're out of here from Orlando, Florida. Corey Macklin and Jimmy Hart with this bogus visitor's restaurant. Oh, boy.
So happy, King. Hey, Corey, don't forget your visitor's pass. You'll never get out of Universal.
Boy, Jimmy Hart just doesn't quit, does he?
No, he does not.
Stay tuned. There's still more to come, including Brian Christopher taking on one of his own men. Sexy assassin
What's up
later.
with that?
I've been hammered all my life. But when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan. AutoPlan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from AutoPlan.
What's up, dog?
Yo, you with money tonight, dog. Money.
My man. Yeah.
I heard you've been running around all night. Call me.
That's your lunch.
Looks like you could use a cold one.
Ooh, that's one lucky dog. You could be a lucky dog, too, at Southland Greyhound Park.
This Saturday night, it's our $6,000 Doggone Lucky Chance giveaway. Come and see what the excitement is all about. There's a good chance you can go home one lucky dog.
That's Southland.
To be a winner in the ring, you got to be strong and better than the competition. It's the same in the roofing business. That's why All Metal Roofing is the best roofing on the market. Metal roofing is strong. It can take winds up to 140 miles per hour, and it's 40% better than shingles at helping you save on energy costs. It also looks great. All Metal Roofing will customize your roof with its many colors and available styles. And to prove it's the best, All Metal Roofing provides a non-prorated, transferable lifetime warranty. Call a real winner. All Metal Roofing at 327-4540.
About 2 seconds after I stopped, I hear screeching tires. Bang.
Hurt in a car wreck, let us take care of everything.
I left his office feeling pretty confident about my situation.
Whether your case is big or small, make the call. 683-7000.
They gave me some options. Options that I didn't know I had.
We'll work hard to get you your money and keep you out of court.
He makes it so I can understand the legal mumbo jumbo.
Injured, call me. I'm attorney Corey B. Trotz.
Corey B. Trotz, the man.
Oh, they're enjoying all the action here today, and the bell sounds. Here we go for our next action on Memphis Wrestling. The home of Rhythm and Blues referee Sherry Calhoun. That's up in the ring. I hear the music. Oh, there he is. Derek King, Mr. Personalities. Oh, yeah. He's a fan favorite. He's had his work cut out for him the last couple of weeks with the King, though.
Especially last week. Got a smile on his face today.
I'm telling you, bell sounds, and here's his opponent today. It is the Birdman, Koko B. Ware. Oh, boy, Koko, he's all dapper today, Brian.
Isn't he, though? Look at the strutting going on here. What's that?
Got a big smile on his face. Man. Oh, boy, how you like me now, he says.
I don't even think he's concentrating on the match he's got ahead of him. It's all about me, he said.
I think, Koko, you should return that vest back to its rightful owner, I think, Koko B. Ware. Still to come, our main event from our friends a little later today. It's going to be Grandmaster Sexy Brian Christopher taking on Sexy Assassin. That's still to come today. Derek King, Mr. Personalities, and Koko on the fans at ringside.
Messing with the crowd here. Come on.
Oh, boy.
Let's keep it in the ring here. Let's keep it in the ring.
Koko, fooling with the fans here. He needs to pay attention to Derek King there.
Here we go.
Well, they wrap up Brian, and Calhoun steps in between him. Well, what do you think of the Mid-South Coliseum Saturday
I'm
night?
still not believing it. The prices, I'm telling you, get your tickets, because that'll be, those tickets will be flying out of there.
Box office opens this Monday morning at 10 a.m. at the Mid-South Coliseum. Box office open, and I tell you can get your tickets at all Ticketmaster outlets, online at Ticketmaster.com, and, of course, you can always dial the number. We'll give it to you here in just one moment if you got a pen handy.
And tell your family and friends, make a night of it at those prices.
Man.
My goodness.
And
take 20, 30 people down there
Talk
for
about
what you would usually pay for 3 or 4.
Oh, I'm telling you.
On any night on the channel.
It'll be great. We throw back night, you know, everybody, all the teams wear the big throwback jerseys
Oh,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. Well, Memphis Wrestling is throwing back in time. Boy, you talking about turning back the hands of time like Tyrone Davis says, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Big shoulder block. Down goes the Birdman, and Derek King leaps over, comes back. Good move from him.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? A buck, Brian, for hot dogs, popcorn, and Coke. That's unbelievable.
That doesn't happen.
2 count.
But it will happen.
It only happens at the Mid-South Coliseum. Thanks to all of our friends over there, to Steve Fox and the management, Helen Freeman, all of the SMG group that have done a terrific job getting with our...
That'll be the talk of the town from here on out.
Brought to you by UPN 30, Memphis Wrestling, and the Mid-South Coliseum. Going to be big, big night. Coming up Saturday, July 10th.
On a Saturday night, that's where the party will be. July the 10th.
It'll
you don't want to
be
miss
as hot
it.
as the sheriff's 6-shoot on a Saturday night. What do you say, not in the country?
That's right. Well, I won't miss it, I'll tell you that.
Derek King, you can't miss that one for nothing
Working
in the
on
world.
that.
Look at that. He stopped him there, Brian. Derek hooks his leg. He
Derek
stopped
says, you're
him.
not picking me up, and I'll pick you up.
Whoa, that's a lot of man, too, my friend. Let me tell you. You talk about where's the beef. You don't have to ask where's the beef that time. The beef was on the mat, my friend.
Flat out down.
Koko, beware. Oh, I think Koko, what has he picked up? What is that? He had something. He lost in his pants.
Something was out there on the mat.
I didn't realize that he'd lost something until he reached down to pick it up.
He gave it away.
Yeah, when he bent over, Calhoun's checking his type. Oh, he had it in his armpits, Brian.
It's back in his pocket.
Boy, I hope he sprayed a little Old Spice under there this morning while he's
Yeah, that's right.
fooling around under his arms.
He's got some.
He had it right in the pit of his arms, Derek.
Derek King saying, what does he have? But he goes on.
Now he rakes the eyes of Mr. Personality.
And I felt that one. Did you hear that?
Boy, another big right hand. Boy, he had that fist doubled up. And again, a right hand from Koko.
His eyes, Derek King's eyes were rolled back in his head after that. He's hurting. Koko's making a statement here.
I couldn't see for the life of me what he had in his hand.
I don't know if he does have something. The way he's he may not need anything. The way this match is going, I don't know.
Count, and Derek King's up at 2. 2's all he's able to get. 2 count, and the fans chanting for Derek King. Whoa, neck breaker, Brian.
Boy, he's hurt.
Well, reverse neck breaker that time is what he got on him. Right on top of Derek King, he backs him up. Whoa, bulldogs him down, and down goes DK. Oh, he's taking a pound in these last 2 or 3 minutes, Brian.
Well, he's just punishing him now. He's just having fun with him.
2 count.
But he's still able to kick out.
2's all he's able to get.
He's got just enough.
1, 2, and he kicks out of it at 2. Look at Derek King go.
Well, Derek King still has some energy. Whoa!
Oh, no! Running to Jerry Calhoun. Oh, my goodness. Talking about being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, boy.
Derek King.
And Calhoun
And he wants the count, but Jerry's hurting. He got it right in the solar plexus there, right in the chest.
And Jerry just got over a big injury himself.
Yes, he did.
He had an outpatient deal
Derek's
out at the
worried about
hospital.
him.
And Calhoun is, man, he almost smashed his chest. Oh, Koko just, he's got brass knuckles. Look at that, right there. Great camera angle. One of the fans up on the ring is trying to tell the referee what happened. He nailed him with those brass knuckles.
I missed it. I completely missed it.
I was right on the monitor there, Brian.
I was too worried about Jerry Calhoun. I didn't see what happened there.
Well, I'm sure everybody at home saw it because it was a great camera shot. They had it right on top of it. Good job upstairs. You can see the brass knuckles wrapped right around his right fist. He clocked him with it,
and
too.
you'll notice he strutted out here real quickly, too.
You know what? Let's take a break and get Koko out of here. Let's take a quick time out. Let's go find Koko Beware and get him out of here. I want to drag him out here. We'll be right back.
UPN Monday on the hit comedy Eve. How can a single girl avoid paying for dinner?
I recommend The Reach. When the bill arrives, you lean forward. You'll immediately grab for the check.
So you were doing The Reach.
The Reach?
I have never seen such poor execution in my life. All up in the thing.
On Girlfriends.
You don't know about the thing?
What thing? What hidden secret does Lynn's boyfriend have?
Oh, what's that?
That's the thing.
And wrap up the night with Half and Half.
Monday beginning at 7 on UPN 30.
I qualified.
I qualified. Call now to see if you qualify. If you do, we'll deliver a genuine hover-round power chair right to your door at no cost to you.
My mom qualified for a hover-round at no cost. Now I can't keep up with her.
With a hover-round, you're free to see the world, including the one right outside your door. You see, hover-rounds are round for a reason, so you can get in and out of all kinds of tight spots. You can go where you want, when you want. Over 35,000 doctors have prescribed hover-rounds for their patients. And the fact is, most paid nothing out of pocket, with costs 100% covered by Medicare and private insurance.
My hover-round didn't cost me a dime.
Just give us a call. We'll send you our free video information kit, determine if you qualify, and even do all the paperwork. If you like, one of our mobility specialists can bring a hover-round to your home for a free test drive and determine which hover-round power chair is right for you. You could be out and about in your new hover-round in no time.
She's been out since this morning.
At Hover-Round, we come to you with complete support, from at-home delivery to in-home training and service.
I really like the fact that it's made right here in America.
Hover-Rounds are easy to drive, dependable, and comfortable enough to sit in all day long. If living life to the fullest is important to you or someone you care about, why settle for a generic power chair when you could own a genuine Hover-Round at no cost?
I think she needs a cell phone.
Call Hover-Round at 1-800-704-0375 for your free video information kit. If you qualify, we'll deliver a Hover-Round to your door at no cost to you. That's 1-800-704-0375. Call now.
Are you ready to qualify?
There's going to be a whole lot of shaking going on at Memphis Motorsports Park. The O'Reilly 200 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series rocks Memphis June 18th and 19th. While some will be rocking, others will be singing the blues. For tickets, call toll-free at 1-866-40-SPEED or order online at memphismotorsportspark.com. Celebrate 50 years of rock and roll with plenty of pre-race entertainment. Then get ready to rock and roll with the O'Reilly 200. It's going to leave you all shook up. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling, the home of rhythm and brews. What excitement. We'll see if we can top last week's show, but we've got enough coming up that I believe we'll be able to do that. We've got some great matches and some interviews. The King's here. We'll be talking with him.
I'll tell you what I want to do right now before we get the King out here. I want to plug up because I want you fans at home and the fans in the audience here also. Take a look at what happened last week. In case you didn't tune in last week, the end of that match with Jerry King and the King. There's Jerry. Look at shoving Calhoun off. Look at Jerry just right after right after right. And you know what? You're right. I shouldn't be in the ring.
Well, this is just stupid because you're going to get clocked either accidentally or on purpose, and you saw how hot the King was in there, and he doesn't want you climbing in the ring like that. There's no business for you up there.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. My mom didn't want me climbing in there either. My mama didn't raise no fool. I certainly don't want to fight Jerry.
It looked pretty foolish to me.
Well, it did. You're right, Brian, and I appreciate the concern. But, you know, he's pounding on the guy for crying out loud in there.
Well, that's what Jerry Calhoun and that's what the other folks are up there for, is to take control. And, you can stay behind the desk and do your job.
Well, I'll tell you what I do want to do right now. Why don't we do this? Why don't we get the King out here, and let's talk to Jerry the King Lawler, and let's find out what's on his mind and see why this whole thing even took place last week. I thought it was totally unnecessary, and maybe Jerry can shed a little light to it himself here. Let's coming around. Here he is, sporting those belts and his crown, and well, King, I'll tell you this. I will. I'll be man enough. I know you're mad. I know you're hot. I'll be man enough. I'll be man enough to apologize for jumping in there and interfering in your match. Hey, I'm sorry. But I just thought that the whole thing just went too far, Jerry. You had the guy. You could have pinned him several times. You didn't. And maybe I shouldn't have jumped in there. I agree. I grant it. I was wrong.
Are you through? Have you said your piece?
I have said my piece, and I'll listen to you.
That's good. Now, you say, Corey, that things went a little bit too far last week, right? Well, how can things go too far when you have a punk like Derek King come out here and get in my face, first of all, and challenge me to a match? Then once I agree to that, he goads me into making it an XWF championship match, and then I agree to that, and then I tell him. I gave him fair warning, Corey, that I was going to show him what it was like. He's standing out here saying, you don't know if you're a good guy or a bad guy. Well, I told him, I gave him fair warning that he was going to see what it was going to be like to be with the baddest of the bad, and that's what the King used to be.
No doubt about that. You not only used to be, you still are. But, hey, Jerry, everybody knows that.
No. I thought you said your piece, and now you're going to listen.
All right, I'll zip it up.
Okay, yeah, you zip it up, Corey, because I'm going to tell you something right now. Let me just get things straight between you and I for a change, okay? Now, when I'm in that ring, no matter who I'm wrestling, whether you think I'm being going a little bit too far or whether you think I'm just being Mr. Nice Guy, it doesn't matter what you think, Corey, because your job is to sit over here with Brian Taglin behind this desk and tell the people out there that are watching me what I'm doing. Okay? Am I right?
You're right. I agree.
Well, then explain to me what the hell you were doing or what the heck you were doing in that ring with me last week. Tell me that.
Jerry, all I can say is I apologize for jumping in there and interfering. And, hey, I said I was sorry. I mean,
you know what, Corey? I don't really accept that apology. I don't think that you're apologetic enough. Because I've been thinking about this all week long, Corey Macklin. Okay, hey, that's enough right now, okay? Just be quiet because I got something to say. When I've got something to say, you people can't hear what I've got to say if you're chanting my name. So, okay, now believe me, you want to hear what I've got to say, so just be quiet while I'm speaking, okay? When I'm through speaking, you can cheer, you can chant, you can clap, you can get down on your hands and knees if you want to, but while I'm talking, show me the respect of being quiet and listening, okay? Now, Corey Macklin.
Well, there you go.
No, there you don't go. Don't go there.
All right, well, you know what? I
know what you're trying to do. You know what? I know what you're trying to do right now. You're trying to rush me off of here. You're trying to get me out of here. You're trying to say, come on, okay, let's wrap things up. Well, no, we're not going to wrap things up. We're going to get things out in the open, Corey. We're going to no, don't be looking at your watch. You know what, Corey Macklin? Let me see that. You know what that is? That's a Rolex watch, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know how much a Rolex watch costs? I'll just tell you, a lot of money. And you know what, Corey Macklin? You wouldn't be wearing that Rolex watch if it weren't for me. If you weren't palling around with Jerry the King Lawler, you would not be wearing that watch to look down at during this interview. Do you realize that? Come on, no. Let's talk about it, Corey. Let's tell the truth. I can remember you, Corey. I remember Corey Macklin when he used to be walking holes in the bottom of his shoes around Memphis, Tennessee, trying to sell these little ads in some little newspaper called the Silver Star News. Do you remember that, Corey? Huh? Do you remember that, Corey?
That's true.
But then, out of the goodness of my heart, I put you on over Channel 5 when Lance Russell, and believe me, if Lance Russell had never left, you would not be here, Corey. But I put you on the air and made you the star in Memphis, Tennessee that you are today. Do you realize that? And this is the thanks, this is the appreciation I get. Corey Macklin used to be walking around begging people to buy an ad in the Silver Star News. Now he's got a big mansion down in Oxford, Mississippi, got about 7 bedrooms, and believe me, a bathroom bigger than most of your people's homes.
Wait. Let's don't get personal, Jerry. I live in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Yes, I do. My children go to school there in town. Yeah. But first of all, I'm no Lance Russell, and you know I'm not a Lance Russell.
You're right. You're no Lance Russell. I know Lance Russell, and you are no Lance Russell.
You're absolutely right, and I mean that by a lot of ways, Jerry. Well, like what kind of ways? Well, you used to push Lance around and do all that stuff. I'm not going to take that stuff off of you. No, folks, please. Don't get him started. Don't make Corey make the mistake of his life out here. What do you mean by you're not going to take that stuff off of me? You'll take anything off of me that I want to give you, Corey Mack. You'll stand there and you'll hold the microphone for me and you'll listen and you'll keep your mouth shut while I'm talking. That's what you'll take off of me. That's what Lance Russell took, and that's what you'll take. Well, let me tell you one thing. Lance danced to your music, but by golly, I'm telling you, I won't do it, Jerry. I don't care if I walk out of here right now and you take this whole thing. You don't sign my paycheck. This television station pays me, and you have nothing to do with it, like it or not. You sign Lance's check. You don't sign mine. And since you want to tell the truth and talk about it, let's put it all out in the open. I don't come out here and brag and try to tell people that, oh, I'm the big shot around here, the big boss. The only reason you were ever really pushed in Memphis, you were the king. You were in all the main events, Jerry, because you and Jerry Jarrett ran this territory for over 20 years. He shoved you down everybody's throat, just like he's doing right now with his son, Jeff, down in Orlando, shoving Jeff Jarrett down everybody's throat. That's why you were the big king, and you went all the main events. Shut up, okay? Just shut up. Well, it's the truth. Yeah, tell him, Brian. Tell him to shut up. Because I'll tell you what's fixing to be shoved. I'm about to shove my fist right down your big throat. You understand that? That's what I'm about to do. You know what? Well, come on. Why don't you do it? Come on, Jerry. Oh, I'm about to light you up, Corey Macklin. Do you understand that? Do you know what I'm saying? I'll knock you out right here in front of everybody, in front of the whole world. I will knock you out. Do you understand that? And Brian Taglin will be standing over you going, oh, you got knocked out. You got knocked out, Corey. That's what I'll do to you. What I'll do to you. I'm going to tell you what you better do, Brian Taglin. You better go to a break right now and save this young man's life.
We'll go to a break. We're going to get Corey cooled down. We'll go to a break. We'll be back in just a minute.
America has followed their journey.
You do not even know how excited I am.
Now, only 3 remain.
Call me Superstar Mario.
Who will come out on top? And what will happen?
I love you like my own kids, whom I adore, and who live with their grandparents.
When we tell them they have no talent.
WB Superstar USA is
the finale of the WB Superstar USA.
The WB Monday starting at 10 on UPN 30.
Time Warner Digital Cable means more choices than ever before.
Call now and get over 200 channels of digital cable.
Movie channels, sports channels, even digital music channels.
All for one low price.
Plus, you get all your local channels.
More channels, more choices, plus interactive features.
Call us right now.
No ugly satellite ditches, no outside antennas.
With local customer service that's guaranteed.
Time Warner Digital Cable. Get it now.
If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Hey, it happens sometimes. Too much month and not enough paycheck. When your budget has you in a headlock and you need cash fast and easy, think Cash Depot. Cash Depot does payday loans, title loans, and cashier's checks. If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Got a job and checking account? No problem. You own your car? No problem. Let Cash Depot be your tag team partner. Stop by one of these convenient locations and get the cash you need today. Remember, if your cash is low, think Cash Depot.
You want to know what my crystal fantasy is?
We're fantasy guys. The cheddar cheese crystal, the jalapeno crystal,
The chili cheese crystal.
crystals, they should be worshipped.
I got your crystal fantasy.
Hello, ladies.
I took the jalapeno because I like it hot.
Chili cheese, I think it's better.
Yeah, that chili cheese is banging. Cheddar makes it all better.
That sounds good.
That's my crystal fantasy.
Big taste.
We're back on. It's Memphis Wrestling, the home of rhythm and blues and brews. today. We're here with Corey Macklin, Brian Tegler. Good to have you along. And trying to get things settled down. We're off to a bit of a, I don't know what kind of start that was. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Keeping you loose?
The only thing is, thank you for checking. But, I didn't want to go there with Jerry, but, it's a lot of things he said was true. He got me in the wrestling business and all of that. But, hey, there's no need to sit out here and air all that dirty laundry out of here.
Well,
there's no need.
Let's let that go. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, I hate it for the fans at home to have to sit through all of that.
Well, it's over the day.
Yeah. Well, I understand Jerry has left the building now. I understand, too. But we've got action coming up in the ring now. The lifeguards. Here they are. Scott Starr, and he's got Tony Gunn along with him, and the lifeguards are making their way around.
And favorites. Last week they just sat up in the crowd, had pictures taken with people, and signing autographs. Fans love them. They'll get right up into our crowd here at our UPN 30 studios.
Here they are.
Had a great time last week.
Stepping up on the ring apron, and bell sounds, and this is going to be a dandy of a match coming up, I'm telling you.
Talk about fast action.
What a great bout this one is going to be. Young man we saw last week, Brandon Groom, and his partner coming in today, Johnny Dustin. There he is. This will be a lot of action. There's the lovely Miss Summer along with him, and here we go for our next action coming up.
Now, Miss Summer was getting into business where she didn't belong last week. We hope this doesn't happen again, but she was certainly a distraction to Koko last week.
I tell you, she was. There's our Cash Depot fan cam as they go around and say hello to all the fans at ringside, and Brandon Groom peeling the jacket off, hands it out to the lovely Miss Summer, and Johnny Dotson's over in his corner. There goes the top hat. As soon as we get the signal from the referee, we've got action coming up, my friend. Thanks for joining us here today.
Great
Memphis Wrestling.
All right, good action here.
This will be something else. I'll tell you what else that's coming up, Brian. I can't wait to see. Two count, and look at Scott Starr get up. Nice little fireman carry from Brandon Groom, a 2 count, and shoulders up at 2. 2's all he's able to get. And Brandon Groom attacks his partner. He comes high-flying Johnny Dotson. Johnny Dotson in. Whoop, and Dotson and Scott Starr. Good little match here between a lot of guys that all happen to be fan favorites.
Absolutely.
Brandon Groom, who arrived last week in Memphis Wrestling. There's Summer along with him.
Well, so far, a lot of sportsmanship.
Nice sportsmanship from these two here.
Good to see after some of the things we've seen lately around here.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you can say that again. I know what you're referring to. Jerry and I. And Jerry and I, the amazing thing is we've always had a good working relationship. And, we've pretty much always seen things eye to eye. But I just don't agree with Jerry beating on all the young guys around here. And they're trying to get his point across that he's the king. Everybody knows he's the king. And I'll tell you one thing, Brian, he is certainly a living legend in this wrestling business. I'll give the devil his due. But to come out here and do all of that stuff he's done, that's the kind of stuff that just really turns my stomach.
Well, my only advice to you is maybe the two of you get in an office somewhere, not do it on live television out here and just air it in front of tens of thousands of people.
Well, I agree. I agree with that. Johnny Dotson, meanwhile, drops the leg down and down on Tony Gunn, a 2 count, and Dunn kicks out of it at 2.
Plus, I don't appreciate the fact getting in between you guys. That's not the best place to be standing.
Oh, I know it.
Don't think my heart wasn't racing a little bit.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy.
Meanwhile, Summer's off trying to get some attention over there. But still a very clean match.
There she is.
Match.
1 count, 2 count.
Whoa,
oh, it's not too hard.
As you can get.
It's not too hard for Summer to get attention, though. Let me tell you that. I think Ray Charles or
there's a guy
Stevie
to
Wonder could could see that. Look at this. They're we got a double team going on in there. That doesn't look good. Look at Dustin. He whips Tony Gunn in. He ducked the clothesline. Whoa, he ducked that one, though.
Well, everyone went down on that.
But it's a double clothesline, my friend. Get ready, fans. Memphis Mid-South Coliseum's coming up. Tickets go on sale. We'll be telling you about it here in just a few shakes. It's going to be Saturday, July 10th, Mid-South Coliseum, and the prices are going to be unbelievable, Brian. We'll be telling you about that. Look at this. Scott Starr working over. Oh, my goodness. Brandon stops him. Brandon Groom. He whips him into the ropes now. He goes. And, look at Starr. Look at Tony Gunn, meanwhile, firing away on Dustin. We got all of them in the ring,
I don't know which way to look here.
Nice move. Off the ropes, he's got him. And Groom with a pin. 1, 2 count on Starr. That's all he's able to get. Tony Gunn breaks it up for his partner. Look at Groom. He slips in behind him, picks him up on a nice little, airplane spin. He's got him, Brian. Spinning around. Whoa, powers him down.
That's it.
I think Tony Gunn is still dizzy, I think.
He won't be able to walk for 3 hours. He spun around 150 times.
He's probably saying, the plane.
That's right. That's exactly right. Got me dizzy.
Yeah, there they are. Good victory today on Memphis Wrestling. The hands are raised of Johnny Dustin and Brandon Groom, and they get the lovely Miss Summer in, and we've got a party on Memphis Wrestling today.
Yes, we do. Party on.
Yeah, when you party hardy. When you boogie woogie.
That's right.
Take a break. We'll be back. Woo.
America has followed their journey.
You do not even know how excited I am.
Now, only 3 remain.
Call me Superstario Mario.
Who will come out on top? And what will happen?
I love you like my own kids, whom I adore, and who live with their grandparents.
When we tell them they have no talent.
WB Superstar USA is
the finale of the WB Superstar USA.
The WB Monday starting at 10 on UPN 30.
You just can't beat a country-made deal.
With rebates up to $5,000 or 0% 60-month financing, prices have been slashed on over 300 new cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. But our used car inventory is overstocked, so we cut prices to the axles. This 01 Pontiac Sunfire, just $129 a month. This loaded 2004 Taurus wagon, just $119 a month.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
I've been hammered all my life, but when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan. AutoPlan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from AutoPlan.
T-shirt. Check that out, huh? Hey, thanks for joining us today on Memphis Wrestling, the home of Rhythm and Grooves. It's been a day and a half, Brian Tegler.
It's been 3 days.
But yeah, I can say that again, especially for me. Koko, beware. Let's get him out here. I want to talk to Koko about what just happened. All the fans at home, you saw what occurred. Let's get him out here real quick and talk to the Birdman himself. Koko, I want to show you something. I can't. What is it? What is this now? You think this is Arsenio Hall or something? What are you doing?
Corey, I'm going to be just like Jerry Lawler on you. I'm going to knock you out. Do your job, Corey.
Wait a minute. I'll tell you what. I'm glad you said it. Yeah, that's right. They're right, cheater. Take a look. Let's roll it back at what just happened just a couple moments ago. Koko, you take a look at it, too. It's right there. Yeah, camera's worth 1,000 words. And shoved it right in the referee. There's Carl Higgins. Koko turning around. He's got brass knuckles, Brian. You see that, Brian?
I saw it this time, but Koko's not watching. Why don't you turn around and watch it?
What are you afraid to look at? Camera angle. Let's come out of that, yeah?
Well, everybody
saw it. I just wanted to show all the fans one more time. What was that? What was it? It was you with brass knuckles wrapped around your fist, hitting Derek King, and that's what it was.
There wasn't no brass knucks. You know what, Corey? That was just like Jerry Lawler's punch is going to punch you out here on the last tape. You understand that? That was just like the King's punch. So what you need to do, Corey, you need to mind your own business. You need to commentate, but you commentated the wrong thing. I did not hit it with no brass knucks. I did not. I did not. Now, and I told Jimmy, you know, I told Jimmy Hart, I said, Jimmy, I said, you need to quit talking about Lawler so much. Don't brag on him so much. He talking about Lawlerville, Lawler this, Lawler that. What? Hey, don't y'all want to love for Jimmy Hart to talk about Cokoville? Huh? Y'all love that, wouldn't you?
Cocoville? What do you mean, Cocoville?
Cocoville, up in life, baby. Hey, I'm the one who went to the mountaintop. You all never been to the mountaintop. You're still living in the gutter. So just be quiet. Now, you know what, Corey? Something else I want to talk about. Can we, you remember last week I wrestled this wannabe a superstar that came out here. What's his name? Groom, Brandon?
Brandon, no, it's not Bride and Groom. What do you mean, Bride?
Bride and Groom?
No, it's Brandon Groom, not Bride and Groom. What are you talking about?
Well, I tell you what, I want to talk to the young lady. Can I get her out here?
You mean Summer?
Well, if she's Summer, I'm winner. Can we get her out here?
Oh, my goodness. Well, here she is. You want her, Koko. There's Summer.
Now, slow down just a little bit. Hold on. Slow down just a little bit.
Well, she's going over to say hello to all the fans. That's our Gas Depot fan jam with Miss Summer right there.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, Corey. Slow down a little bit. Go back. Hey, go down, walk down memory lane and take your time so everybody can see a beautiful lady. Oh, Lord. Cut the music. Cut the music. Oh, yeah. Cut the music.
Oh, that's ridiculous, Koko. What do you think this is?
Hold on, Miss Summer.
This is not showtime.
Come here, Miss Summer. Corey, you might as well get back. Come here, Miss Summer.
I'm getting in the middle of you and Miss Summer. What is
Miss Summer, how you doing? My name is the Dirty Bird, Koko Ware. And you know what? I've been around here for a long, long time, and I know that you are in the area. I know that you want to go to higher and better ground, don't you? You see, around here, see, you're down low or you're up high. You see, I already been to the mountaintop. And all I got to do, Miss Summers, all I got to do is call Vince McMahon, and brother, he will have you in the WWE just like that. You see what I'm saying now? But see, that's what I'm telling you. The way it is right now, you're never going nowhere with that loser. You're never going nowhere. So let me tell you one thing. Why don't you dump him? Won't you dump that loser and get on the Soul Train?
On the Soul Train?
Hey, and when you can get on the Soul Train, you can have a hallelujah good time. Because I'm telling you, you're missing the opportunity of your life, honey. Come on and join me. Because I'm telling you, I've been to the mountaintop. I've seen the promised land. So I made Corey Macklin. I made this jabroni back here. I made UPN. And baby, I can make you. So how about it? Because around here, we kind of, I know you kind of lack, Go ahead. I know what you're talking about, dog.
Oh, Koko, we don't need to hear all that. What are you fooling with this young lady? Come on, Koko. What has that got to do with wrestling?
Take my hand, and I will take you to the promised land. Because you know what? It's going to be up to it, down to it. Damn them that don't do it. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm the man that walked the barbed wire fence 33,000 miles. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you one thing. So why don't you come on and grab the hand of opportunity. Come on, what you waiting on? Don't you want to be a star? Don't you want to be a star like the Birdman Koko Ware? Huh?
All right, Koko. Koko. That's enough. I don't think she doesn't want to hear all of this stuff. That's enough of that. We got
I'll tell you what.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here comes Brandon out.
We're out of here. What? What do you mean?
Brandon.
Come back! Come back! Come back!
That's enough. No, he's out of here, and I don't blame him. You know what, Koko? We're out of here, too. You stay out here by yourself and talk all of that stuff. We don't want to hear all that baloney.
It's not over with yet. You just
take a break. We don't want to hear that. We'll be back with more. Brian Christopher, Sexy Assassin. Be right back. Boy.
Down, boy.
It's the wettest, wildest race of all. Up the creek.
Saturday at noon on UPN 30.
There are over 44 million Americans and 8.5 million children living without health care insurance. In Tennessee alone, there are over 600,000. The Memphis and Shelby County Health Department and the Tennessee Department of Human Services want to decrease the number of uninsured families in Tennessee. To help decrease the number of uninsured families and children in Tennessee, contact the Health Department's 10 Care for Children office. Call 901-545-8709.
School is out for the summer, and we all know what that means. It's time to celebrate. So kids, bring your final report card to Liberty Land for special rewards on Saturday, June 19th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Receive $1 off general admission for every A on your final report card. Students with straight A's on their final report card will receive free general admission. It's time to celebrate with Liberty Land.
Strange disappearances.
There's something out there. Something someone doesn't want you to find out.
Jenny?
Unexplained mysteries. The signs are everywhere.
Unexplained Mysteries, Saturdays at 10 on UPN 30.
Shock Radio 990.
KWAM.
Here we are back on Memphis Wrestling. It's been a day and a half, as you said, 3 days.
Yeah, it's been 3 days.
It's like that movie, The Day After Tomorrow, I guess.
That's exactly. The last couple of weeks have been like that.
Oh, my goodness. Let's take a look. Speaking of the last couple of weeks, take a look back last week. This tag bout took place with the lifeguards against Brian Christopher and...
It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
The Sexy Assassin. Yeah, it was real weird, my friend. Here's what happened in the thing. Brian was holding his man there, and Brian had a big super kick that he gave to his partner, and look at the look on Grandmaster's face there. He couldn't even believe what happened, but boy, did he ever scold the Sexy Assassin for that whole ordeal.
He was in his face big time.
Let's get him out here right now, the television champion. Grandmaster Sexy Brian Christopher taking on one of his own men today.
Corey, do I look like a happy camper?
No, you don't. You really don't.
Did I come out of that curtain right there with a bunch of those disco steps, like you like to call them?
No,
busting a move like old Grandmaster always does, showing that he's got that hip-hop flavor running through his veins. I tell you people that I'm the greatest wrestler to ever lace up a pair of wrestling boots. I tell you people that I am the man that discovered the Sexy Assassin number 7 when he was just hanging out every night of the week at clubs and stuff like that. I'm the one that told him, hey, I think you got what it takes to become a wrestling superstar. And then I brought him in here to become a wrestling superstar, and what does he do? He embarrassed me last week like I've never had done in my entire career. The Sexy Assassin embarrassed, listen how stupid that sounds. The Sexy Assassin embarrassed Grandmaster Sexy Brian Christopher. Well, I tell you what, that's why I got him in this match right here, because I'm going to show him that nobody does that. Nobody embarrasses me and gets away with it. That's why bring his butt out here right now, because I'm through playing games. I I'm going to show you, sexy assassin, and all you people sitting at home with your fat stomachs laying on the couch, why I am the man. You got it? Then get him out here.
Oh, he got to insult the people at home watching, man. Sexy assassin number 7, he calls him.
Is it 7 this week?
Yeah.
Do we know the number? Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure. I never know.
I'm surprised it's not number 29. You never know with Brian Christopher.
Okay,
All right, Joey, here we go, says Calhoun. We're off and running, Brian. It's our last bout of the day.
You always wanted to be like me, right?
Uh-oh.
You love me. You idolize me.
You hear him?
Oh,
He's
man.
taunting him.
I'm going to let him wear my top.
Oh, he's telling the sexy assassin, you love me, right? You idolize me. I'm going to put my goggles on the sexy assassin. Can you believe this? He's goggling him up here, Brian. He puts the goggles on him. Oh, my goodness.
Man, what a cheap shot.
Oh, man.
Just a cheap shot.
Sitting at ringside. You can read the lips, I'm sure, at home. Christopher and sexy assassin dangling up in the middle of the ring. Picks him up. Body slam. Down he goes. On one of his own men, Brian. One of the guys that he brought into business. And
that's right.
That he gave a start as a sexy assassin number 7, to quote Brian.
Sexy assassin. Not to be tangled with. He's got some great moves.
Brian Christopher, Grandmaster Sexy. Look at this. Referee. Oh, he swings in Memphis. Nobody home that time, and Calhoun in. This one to the, whoa, super kick. This one to the expiration of our time today on Memphis Wrestling. And we don't have a whole lot of it left, Brian. It's been a day, my friend.
What a day of wrestling.
Down goes the sexy assassin, and there's Christopher climbing the ropes. Oh, my goodness, he's up on the top rope, Brian.
We've seen this before.
Whoa, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Flying down off of that top rope he goes. Sexy assassin wrapping the leg there now. Oh, he's got a...
Oh. You know how
leg lock on him, and referee Jerry Calhoun's right on top of him.
Boy, he's begging him.
Christopher, man, he had that leg lock on him.
He was begging him to come on.
And we're about out of time in this one, our expiration of time for this bout. Referee Jerry Calhoun is down, and he thought that he'd beat him that time, but I tell you, he's about out of time in this one as our time is really getting short on this bout. What had Christopher done? 2.
Where'd that come from? Look at that.
1, 2, 3 gets the win. And I'm going to tell you something. He did it with that big belt is what it is, Brian. He had around his waist.
Yeah, I can see that.
We're out of time. We'll be back next week for Brian Tecklin, Corey Macklin. Bye-bye, everybody.
Memphis Wrestling, brought to you by Country Ford, Cash Depot, and by AutoPlan Insurance.
For Daryl Hughley,
Daddy got a ticket.
Daddy got a belt and a temper, too.
a man's home is his hassle.
You want to put the knife down, Mrs. Bobby?
Watch the Hughleys.
Weekdays on UPN 30.
The Pulitzer Prize winner for drama. The Tony Award winner for Best Music.